Hello, Bossword. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. The manager of Anthony Joshua, Mr. Freddie Cunningham, had stated that Anthony Joshua will be looking forward in making a fight happen in Africa, specifically in Nigeria, in the next 3 to 4 years' time. He said that they are also looking towards the Middle East and Asia, that they want to expand the AJ brand to those territories. And I want to give my thoughts on what Mr. Cunningham has stated. I think it's a good idea, especially Nigeria. Okay? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. According to Mr. Cunningham, he said that Joshua definitely wants to fight in Africa. And we also saw Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, the fight they had in Congo Zaire. It was a classic. And till today, people still remember that. On the other hand now, Joshua's parents are from Nigeria. So, technically speaking, Anthony Joshua is a Niger blood. So, him fighting in Nigeria would be like being back home. And it's got a lot of fans in Nigeria as well. And I think that if Joshua were to fight in Nigeria, the stadium would be a sellout. 100,000 people will be there to watch Anthony Joshua fight, no doubt. And his brand will definitely grow even far more bigger than it is right now. Because Nigeria is the center of Africa. You know, when you can get into the market of Nigeria, you can conquer the rest of Africa. That's just how it is. Because Nigeria is the 7th most populous nation in the world. And one of the richest countries in Africa. In fact, if not the richest. Depending on how you analyze it, because the richest African and the richest black man is from Nigeria. So I'm not saying this because I'm Nigerian. I'm saying this because these are facts. You might say, oh, there are also some poverties in Nigeria. Well, there are poverties everywhere, okay? If you go to the States, there are places where the poor people live. If you go to the UK, there are places poor people live as well. There are people who don't have homes. I've seen it myself. At the time, I remember I used to think that the Western world was all about, paradise and other stuff. Nobody was suffering. You can pluck one of the trees. It isn't so. That's like we always say in Pidgin English, who no go, no no. Yes, the living standards is quite different. Yeah, that's true. But I think if you can conquer the market, the Nigerian market, then you can conquer the whole of Africa. And Joshua fighting in Nigeria would be a home welcome, especially after a stadium has been renamed in his name. A stadium was renamed to Anthony Joshua Stadium in Ogun State. The state, the hometown of his parents. So I think this is a good idea. Joshua definitely has to fight in Africa. I think he has to fight in Nigeria first before fighting in other countries in Africa. It has to be Nigeria first. He knows that already. He knows that himself. But who will it be against? That's what we're saying. Deontay Wilder would have been the perfect match. Maybe a rematch or a third fight might be a good idea. But would Deontay Wilder travel there? We don't know. Because Joshua versus Wilder fight is going to be a classic. It's going to be a classic, I think they're not only going to fight once, they might fight twice or even 3 times. You never know. And if one of it were to take place in Nigeria, it will be epic, you know. But we want to have a good Nigeria. He's afraid. Although Wada has Nigerian ancestry. So I don't know. According to his DNA, you know, and Joshua is a full-blooded Nigerian because his parents are from there. So let's just see what happens. I think it's a good idea as well. I would like AJ to fight in China as well. You know, go to China and Asia and Middle East as well and fight there. As a one champion, you've got to fight everywhere. And the first market they're looking into now is the American market. After American market, I think they will try to conquer the other territories. You know, like Asia, Middle East, and Africa. You know. And yeah, it will be a very good journey. Let's see how it plays out, guys. Give it to us below, like the video, share, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.